全ての憎しみを引き受けていく者こそそんなにふさわしい。だが俺はもう兄とは違う。
Pretty much, guys. It's not too bad. Trying to wait for the platform to come there in the middle and then just make one jump. That is it. That's pretty much it. I've never used it. I don't really know what it does. It's like the trading system. Yeah, it is pretty sad when a guild dies, but you just gotta move on.
This time, the game has changed. 限界を超える。
Okay, what is up, guys? It's your boy MB, Mr. Speedy Black Man up in the building. You know how we do this shit. Alright, now anyway, we are here with a more sensitive topic, okay? Revelation Online. Oh my god. Okay, now I didn't want to have to make this video, but I feel like I want to just touch over this topic a little bit more, just to recap on this game's current situation and maybe some predictions for the future, if it has one. I don't know, but okay, now it is really sad for me making this video, you know, because honestly I had the best memories in this game and the best moments in this game, like without a doubt. Okay, this is the one MMO where I have literally just had the best experience I could ever imagine, okay, while playing an MMO. Like, it's unreal. It's unreal to the point where I've met really nice people in this game and they've given me an experience that I will never forget. Okay, hands down. Okay, I will never ever forget these moments that I've had in this game. Okay, it's one of those games where it's not good only for its gameplay experiences, but the features of this game alone are overwhelming. Okay, that is why Revelation Online will always be one of the top MMOs, okay, in my opinion. Okay, one of the top free-to-play MMOs. But yeah, as a Chinese MMO, like, this game coming to the West, it was really hype in the beginning. For CBT, this game had an amazing amount of players. Like, it was super hype. It reminded me of the day Blade and Soul came to the West, and on first launch, do you guys remember that shit? Oh my god, bro, the amount of players that was, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, god damn. Tell you, man, that Revelation Online, dude, it had an amazing start, okay? But then comes the company, okay? Now every time, okay, oh my god, bro, like, every time I talk about this company, I'm on the verge of getting triggered, you know, like, you know that feeling you get where you're trying to suppress it, but it's like the company pisses you off so much, it gets to you even more, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. Buy.com. Now, I've had my fair share of god-awful companies in the past, okay? I've had my fair share, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Now, in my opinion, it's not as bad as, like, a company such as Webzen. I would say Webzen is a hell of a lot worse. But at least my.com, they were doing promotions and, you know, doing discount sales and stuff. But, like, dude, okay, look, this is the one problem with this company, right? In the beginning, okay, this all started with the company and its downfall. Okay, Revelation Online to the Western region, there is a reason why the Eastern region is doing surprisingly well. Okay, there's a good reason. Well, China is a very populated country anyway, so it will have a lot of players, and this game originated from China anyway, so they own the whole thing. So yeah, it's gonna have a lot of players. But See, the thing is, there's also the Russian server, which is also doing really well. So I guess it comes down to the company itself that really prolong the game's future, if you know what I mean, and how long it lasts. But my.com is god awful, bro. Like, okay, now this all began when it was a few weeks into OBT and the start of launch, official launch, and then, oh my god, bro, it all started with the cash shop. Okay, long story short, it all started with the cash shop. Like, this game, it's a great game. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing game, one of the best MMOs I have ever played. Okay, however, they fucked up. Okay, my.com, they fucked the whole thing up. Like, honestly, it's all down to the company. The company, they literally fucked it up. Now, the cash shop, the moment they started adding 9 chain chests, red tickets, Azure tickets, divine dials, divine freaking tickets, and all that shit, bro, like, that's when the game just immediately became pay to win, and it completely fucked up. Like, that was it. It was just a pay to win game. Okay, period. Nothing changed. They just enforced it, and that was their problem. Okay, instead of touching on their issue, they just made it worse. So, okay, so pretty much, knowing that they added all of those stuff where cashers can just buy all of that stuff, enhance all of their gear, max it out, you know, even sell things, you know, to people and shit, like, okay, now, like I said before, they do things with like promotion and discounts and things like this, but that was only to enforce the problem, you know, because they added like sales where you can buy Crusade maps and Crusade treasure maps like as a whole in a bundle and things like this, and divine dial bundles, red ticket bundles, Azure ticket bundles with real money, and you can literally just max out your character really damn quick. Like, it was so stupid. It's one of those games where if you have a lot of money, okay, you will definitely just be at the top, you know. Skill in this game, it's pretty limited. Okay, skill does matter, but like I said, okay, gear is the one thing that matters in this game. Okay, it's all gear. It's so stupid. Like, honestly, it's one of those pay to win games where regardless, the geared person always wins. Like, that's just how it is. Okay, now with that being said, this game had so much potential, bro. Could you imagine if this game had the same features as Arcade did? Could you imagine? Okay, where there's a labor system. Okay, you cannot pay to win from the cash shops and make your character just maxed out with spending real money. You can't do that. That doesn't exist. Okay, you can't do that. And, you know, and they didn't like do those sales where you just spend a shit ton of real money and just buy a heap of red tickets, Azure tickets, divine dials, all that stuff, and just max out your character. If they didn't do all of that, and this game was more of a strictly free-to-play MMO, this could possibly be one of the greatest MMOs of all time. Okay, hands down. I'm saying that right now. That's a definite fact right there. Okay, because this game, the one thing that ruined it was the pay to win. Okay, the pay to win aspect, it was overwhelming. Okay, I'm sure everyone can agree on that. This game's pay to win aspect was ridiculous. It was stupid. And that's what brought this game's downfall. That's why so many people quit. It was just one of those typical pay to win MMOs. Okay, that's it. That's it. I don't really have to say anything else. Okay, you already know what it is. Alright, that's it. That's all there is to it. You know, pay to win, that's it. It's over. And the Western region, okay, now this game wasn't all bad. Okay, despite all of the pay to win stuff, I still had a lot of fun. Okay, I still had the greatest time playing this game because of the game's features alone and the gameplay. You know, I really liked it. It was really fun. The classes were really were really different and unique. However, one problem with this game as well was the classes as well. Like Spiritshaper and Vanguard, I'm sorry, like it's stupid, bro. Like what? Like this game is supposed to be a role-playing game, okay? That's the whole point. So why the hell does the Vanguard, which is the shield class, do more damage than 50% of all of the classes that exist in this game? It's freaking dumb. Vanguard is supposed to be the tank class, where they have a lot of defense but don't deal much damage, you know, and get the aggro all the time. Okay, yeah, they can take aggro really easily, but you know, there's cases where Vanguard do more damage than freaking Blademasters and do more damage than Occultists and Swordmages and shit. Like, it's like, what the hell? Like, bro, like, why is the game designed this way? It's so stupid. It reminds me of a previous MMO I played back in the day called Cabal Online. Okay, where the Shielder class, which is supposed to be the tank, right, is actually a pure DPS. Like, it's really stupid. Okay, but don't get me wrong, yeah, Revelation Online, you have the choice of making the tank class a damage dealer or a strict tank. But obviously, in this game, everyone just went damage, you know? Everyone just went damage. It was freaking dumb. Like, honestly, oh my goodness, bro. And it was so overpowered as well. And here's the next part, right? The Spiritshaper, which is the healer class, is supposed to be the strict overall healer, okay, of the game. Okay, but then again, this class is just stupid tanky, bro. Like, it's so tanky to the part where you cannot 1v1 them. Like, they just don't die. It's freaking stupid. You know, like, honestly, like, you cannot kill them at late game. Like, they just don't die. Like, why is that a thing? The healer class is supposed to be the most squishy, but then again, they're just not. Like, it is stupid. Like, Jesus Christ, man. There's times where the healer class is more tanky than the actual tank. Like, it's dumb, bro. I'm telling you, like, I actually think that needs work. Okay, that is one thing I would say needs work. It's honestly a stupid design. But apart from that, okay, the classes were really well done. Well, some of them, okay, not all of them. There were a few issues, okay, but that doesn't matter. Okay, the game was still great. Okay, it was still at least not too broken, if you know what I mean, in terms of class balance. It wasn't too broken like Continent of the Ninth, or you know, like games where there's just this one class that just destroys every other class. Like, no, like, you can be a class and still have a chance to beat every other class in the game. Which was actually really good, you know. I think that was really nice. So it wasn't too broken in terms of class balance. This game was it was alright, okay. It was decent. It wasn't good, it wasn't perfect, but it was decent. Okay, let's just leave it at that. And now another problem with this game was the RNG. Okay, now I've said this in a previous video. Oh my god, bro, the RNG in this game, oh Jesus, it was very bad. Okay, it was very bad. Like I'm talking worse than Blade and Soul bad. Okay, it was worse than Blade and Soul. Okay, without a doubt, this game's RNG was ridiculous. Like, when I say ridiculous, bro, I mean at a full scale. This game was dumb. Okay, in terms of RNG in this game, it was too overwhelming. Like, that was another problem with this game. The company again just brought more RNG in this game, like every time. It was just, oh my god, like, it's one thing where you can be frustrated about not getting the thing you want and not getting the stats you want on a certain piece of gear and stuff, but this game, Jesus Christ, bro. One piece of gear. One piece of gear. Not only do you have to roll one stat, okay, but you have to roll four stats of RNG for one piece of gear, and then you have to get your whole set to go with that specific build. It was insane amount of RNG. Like, for example, on like for example, say if you're rolling a ring, okay, and you want damage stats, okay, you want crit increment, you want crit, you want defense break, okay, you want shit like this. 3 stats on the blue tier lists, right? And then you have the green stats, which is another additional RNG, which you have to re-roll again and again and again, and you're just getting so frustrated at playing this game, bro. Sometimes it's unbelievable. And then there's also the heaven stats, which is an improved version of the current stat for the green stats, which gives you a bonus of additional stats for that current trait. So for example, if you have a ring of ruin, it gives you defense break for the green stat. And then there's heaven's ruin, which heaven's ruin, it gives you more than the current ruin stat that you have for defense break, so it gives you an additional bonus. So much RNG, like I said, like it's ridiculous. And then don't even get me started on the normal rune boxes. Oh my goodness, I'd rather not talk about that, to be honest. I'd rather not talk about that. Like honestly, this game actually gave me a hard time. Okay, it gave me a hard time with making the build. You know, it's crazy. It's very insane. Like I'll say that for sure. This game, overwhelming RNG. It was insane. And the thing is, okay, now here's another problem with Revelation Online, right? Not only the RNG, okay, but there's also the fact that there is a lot of stats that you have to touch on in order to get strong and get to late game. Now, a problem with this game is new players. Okay, for all you guys who have played this game to the end, okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This game, there's too much stats to touch on. Okay, too many. There's the soul grid, there's the guild cultivation, there's the arcane arts, there's the skill cultivation books. Then you have to get to level 79, obviously. Okay, and then there's freaking there's the special skill DAOs, which is another thing you have to touch on. And then there's the pets, and then they're gonna add another system, which is the card system, which is gonna be another thing you have to touch on. And the thing is, right, you cannot just boost all of these stats at a quick rate. You have to play this game for years upon years upon years in order to max these things out, which is a huge issue. Now, I've said this before, new players coming to this game are gonna have a hard time catching up. Believe that, okay? Believe that. It's crazy. I'm telling you, this game, there's so many problems, but it was still an amazing game at the end of the day. Everyone enjoyed it, you know, everyone really loved this game. It was an amazing experience for a Chinese MMO coming to the West. And I think this game's features can be an example for future MMOs to have more, you know, like exploration with the features, you know, like be very detailed, you know, things like that. Just go ham on it. Just do a lot of things where other MMOs just don't do, you know, make it more realistic, bring some realistic features. You know, one thing I love about this game is the open world as well. Like the open world is massive, you know, the map is huge. You can fly, you know, the mounts are amazing in this game. Oh my, I mean, you guys saw my bike in this video right now. Amazing mount. Okay, amazing. Okay, there's also the other mounts as well, like really dazzling mounts that look spectacular. Okay, they did an amazing job on the mounts. NetEase, okay, I have to give it to you guys, man. Amazing. Okay, the wings, they look great. Okay, you guys did an amazing job. Okay, costumes as well, fashion. That's another thing in this game that's really nice. You know, the fashion is also a really nice thing. And you know, I mean, I had my fair share of fashion. Okay, you guys already know me. I like to get my swag on, if you know what I mean. Okay, I bought a lot of that stuff. Okay, but yeah, you know, it was just something that made me happy. It was something that I enjoyed doing and just having in general. But yeah, you know, like a lot of amazing things in this game. You know, the PvP was great. You know, it was a lot of fun, especially the battlegrounds. Battlegrounds were a lot of fun. The Colosseum events, you know, those were great. Okay, those were great. That is the one thing that this company got right. Okay, the Colosseum, it was amazing. Okay, Colosseum was really great. The late game rewards though, for like after 2 years, the later Colosseums were a bit PepeJhu, but you know, they could have done a few things different, you know, like they added pet items in the Colosseum and stuff. I thought that was a bit meh, you know. They could have added like general, like advanced room boxes, you know, the basics, like just keep it casual, man. Don't change it up too much, don't go too crazy on that. But yeah, the cash up, ridiculous. It was stupid. Okay, honestly, I think they could have done so much better on this game, so much better. Like, it's sad to see this game go, man. Now, another thing I just want to say is a big shout out to all of the people that, you know, I've become really close to, and you know, you guys are my homies, man. You guys are my niggas, bro. Everyone I've played with that have supported me in this game thus far, you know, shout out to all of you guys, man. You know, like, shout out to Free to Play Guild, shout out to Night Shift Guild. Yo, hold tight, Night Shift Guild, bro. If you guys all remember me, okay, when I was leading that guild in 69 cap, bro, shout out to all you guys, man, that joined me in those clan wars, bro. Like, shout out to you guys, okay? If you're watching this video right now, okay, shout out to you, alright? Shout out to all the people that have been by my side, you know, like, just, you know, having fun in this game, and just, you know, just having a great time, man. I want to also give a special shout out to people like Ronessa, Boo from Illusion Guild back in the day. Shout out to Boo. Shout out to Mochizuki especially. Big shout out to Mochizuki, okay? Amazing person. Amazing person, okay? Hands down, the best person I have ever met in my entire life, okay? Extraordinary woman, okay? Amazing. Hands down the best person I've ever met, okay? Regardless, big shout out to her, man. Like, she helped me through a lot. When I say a lot, she gave me things that I never expected, okay, out of life, okay? And she will forever be a part of my life, okay? Forever, okay? Hands down, best person I've ever met, okay? Shout out to Suchi, okay? He could be a bit of an asshole sometimes, okay? But, you know, he's still my nigga, bro. At the end of the day, like, shout out to Suchi, man. Shout out to Demona, shout out to AGS, shout out to Nori, shout out to Fertux, shout out to Well Never Lucky, shout out to all you guys from Moonsea that gave me great 1v1 PvP, man. Yo, shout out to you guys, bro. Shout out to Pudim, best gunslinger Tidewater, bro. EU, shout out to Pudim, hands down most skilled gunslinger, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Yang, okay? Ken Kitano up in the building, shout out to you, man. You know, a lot of great people I've met in this game, man, that, you know, like, you guys will forever be my homies, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. And yeah, I mean, there's other people, but the list just goes on. I'm sorry if I didn't shout out your name, but yeah, you know, you guys have been amazing, man. This community, like, it's not perfect, but, you know, we made a lot of PvP happen in this game. And we had amazing times, you know, during BG, cross-server PvP, Imperial War. Yo, even shout out to Lambine, dude. Shout out to Lambine, man. You know, I mean, he's current leader of One Punch right now, but yo, like, he's still my nigga, bro. Yo, shout out to Lambine, dude. Is there another thing I want to talk about in this game? I think that's about it. I think I'll wrap it up here, but yeah, you know, so much RNG in this game, man. You know, the PvE in this game was actually really good. That's another thing in this game that was amazing, okay? The PvE and the mechanics in dungeons and stuff was really well done in this game, okay? Very well done. Okay, the bosses were challenging in the new upcoming dungeons, you know, 12 Temple, like 3rd floor and stuff. You know, they made it really difficult. And I remember when Alto Swords Freestar first ever came out, that was a really hard dungeon, you know, like people had a difficult time, you know, and they give like rewards for first clears on dungeons and stuff with like unique rewards and fashions and titles and stuff. I thought that was really cool. You know, that's also a cool feature about this game, you know, that most MMOs just don't have, you know, like it's a great game, man. Like, it's got so many things about this game that I truly love, you know, like things that that not many MMOs do these days. Like it's unbelievable. But then again, even this game is not perfect, bro. Like it was close to perfect, but it has so many flaws. Like it was unbelievable. And this game had so many lags, bro. So many freezes, crashes. Okay, constant errors, like their player and bullshit like this. Like, bro, oh my goodness. It was so bad, dude. Like I said, this game was not perfect, bro. Like it had so many flaws. It's well optimized though. Like, don't get me wrong, this game is tremendously smooth. Okay, if you play it, you will get really nice results. Okay, this game is very smooth. You don't really need the fastest computer in the world, you know, to play this game. Like it runs pretty nice, but there is a lot of frame drops in this game. Okay, I can tell you that for a damn fact. It's not like games like Arcade, you know, or Blade and Soul. This game has it, bro. It has overwhelming frame drops, bro. Like it's insane, dude. Overwhelming frame drops. Okay, that needs work. Okay, but overall this game runs pretty smooth, but it's still not perfect. Okay, it has a lot of frame drops, a lot of freezes. Like there's times where your screen just completely stops, bro. It just completely freezes and that's it. You know, it's ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, but anyway, that's about it. I don't want to ramble too much. Okay, I don't want to make this a video that's gonna be like over 30 minutes. You know, I don't want it to be too long. But you know, like I said, rest in peace, Revelation Online, Western region. It was a fun run, man. I had a lot of fun. Okay, but yeah, you know, it's one of those MMOs that it's really sad to see die, you know. But I mean, if you still want to play this game, I would highly recommend you try out the China server or go to the Russian server, maybe. You know, because the Western region is not gonna last much longer, bro. Like, give it a couple months, well, probably like 2 or 5 months max. Okay, and the servers will shut down, bro. I've seen this happen time and time again. Okay, when there's just not enough players, you know, that's it. That's what happens, you know. So can't be helped. But yeah, it's sad. Okay, I'm one person that don't like to see this game just die like this, you know. I'm one person that really hates to see this game just die like this, you know. I really wanted this game to strive, you know, and go really far, but nothing you can do about it, man. That's it. Okay, anyway, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and again, shout out to all the people that have been supporting me in this game and that I've got to know really well, you know, and just have the greatest time with, man. Shout out to Sanctuary Guild, shout out to Night Shift Guild, shout out to Free to Play Guild, shout out to Celestials Guild, bro. Shout out to Sajlu, bro. Hold tight, Sajlu, bro. Hold tight, dude. Shout out to Lakey as well, man. Shout out to Megumi. You know, amazing guys. You know, Lakey's a bit toxic, but you know, he's not good, bro. No, it's still my nigga though, but hey. Anyway, alright, that's it. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and this has been your boy MasterBlade here, and I will see you guys next time.